This is Dawn Barclay, and I am at the 18th Annual Brownell Academy in New Orleans at the Four Seasons Hotel. And I am here with Jessica White of Jessica White Travel in Richmond, Virginia. And she is one of the award winners here at Brownell Academy. And I'm going to be asking her why she joined Brownell and what it has done for her to help her achieve her success. This is Insider Travel Report. So thank you very much, Jessica, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Dawn.
Pleasure. And for the benefit of my viewers, could you tell us a little bit about your background?
Absolutely. So I was born in Los Angeles, and I've lived all over the world, including South Africa, Spain, and all over the continental U.S. So I always have had a passion for travel, experiencing new things. So when I figured out that being a travel advisor was a job, then I decided, oh my goodness, that is my dream job. So before I was doing this for the past 5 years, I was also in corporate events. I did human resources, corporate travel as well, and grew up all over. And now I'm based in Richmond, Virginia, where I have a husband and 2 small boys.
Wonderful. So I understand also that this year you actually did over $2 million in revenue. Congratulations. And you are the winner of the 1887 award.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm very excited to have achieved that. And it's not just me. It's been a whole team effort of me and Liliana on my team, as well as the Brownell community and my wonderful clients that make it worth it every day.
So, questions. You had a career in corporate travel and event planning, and yet when you joined Brownell, you still chose to join the mentoring program. So why do that instead of going off on your own?
So Brownell has a reputation in the industry that's unparalleled, and they also have an award-winning mentoring program. And I knew that even though corporate travel is travel, it's a totally different style than leisure travel and planning vacations. So I knew I wanted to be part of the best, and Brownell has that reputation in the industry. And I knew I wanted the support of the mentoring program, which is a full year-long program dedicated to setting you up for success in your business with a proven track record of that, multi-million-dollar business that I was looking for. So it really was a no-brainer when I was accepted into the mentoring program. After a rigorous interview and application process, it was a no-brainer. I was going to join, and I knew I was in the right place.
Perfect. And so there are a lot of hosting programs out there, but you said Brownell because of their reputation. Any other thoughts about why?
Yes, I think for me, Brownell, it has a sense of family and community, and like I said, like you mentioned, the reputation is unparalleled in the industry. So being the oldest travel agency in the country, I knew the relationships I would have at Brownell and the access I would have being part of Brownell really set me up for success and was able to help me grow my business at a rapid rate that I would definitely not have been able to do on my own.
Perfect. And you handle corporate travel still or just leisure?
Just leisure. It's so much more fun to get to plan vacations where people don't feel obligated to travel. They are traveling because they want to travel with their loved ones. So I'm very passionate about getting to be a part of those experiences, those memories for families and couples or solo travelers who want to go reconnect. It has something very special that you don't see on the corporate side, and what really drew me to this style of travel. So it feels like a dream to get to be part of those trips every day in my job.
And what do you feel are the most helpful aspects of what Brownell brings to the table?
I think Brownell, beyond that sense of community that I mentioned, it's so important. You always have people to run ideas by. From the leadership team is very accessible to if you have any issues that go on in travel. We can contact the general managers, the CEOs of companies that will help our clients if they ever need anything. So with Brownell, I'm able to go above and beyond for my clients, which makes a world of difference and allows me to plan travel at a much more elevated level than I would ever be able to do otherwise. Beyond that, the resources Brownell puts together is extremely innovative and creative for the industry. So we are trailblazers, not the average advisor, not the average company. We're trying to really see what's new for travel in 2023, 2024, and beyond. And that makes it a really unique and wonderful place to call home in terms of a hosting agency.
So for the mentoring program, was it difficult to learn remotely?
Well, I went through the mentoring program in 2018 when things were still in person, and it included a year-long program that some of it was remote, yes, but some of it was also in person. And there are challenges to learning remotely like anything, but post-COVID and in this new age of Zoom and Microsoft Teams, we're also used to doing many things remotely. So there were challenging pieces, of course, and being in person is wonderful and get a great way to learn. However, I've really adapted to learning remotely, and there's something nice about being in your pajamas in your house when you can, to get a little bit of a change.
Great. So, how do you market yourself? That's okay. How do you market yourself in your business? Do you lean heavily on your pre-existing contacts, or have they helped you go out to find new contacts?
For marketing, at the beginning, I would say it included a lot of grit and hustle on my part. I am a go-getter and was really marketing in every way I could see possible. They say the strategy of throwing spaghetti on the wall and seeing what sticks. I tried everything from partnerships with wedding planners and golf courses, reaching out to my alumni organization, going to everyone I knew and sending them a brochure that my business was open and running and ready to start travel planning for my clients. So I tried a lot of different strategies. Brownell helped me, figure out what the best strategies were. And then as I'm grown my business and over time found out the ones that are most successful in terms of ways to market. And the great thing about once you get going is a lot of that growth and marketing is natural and organic with referrals, clients who travel, once they travel for me on a Jessica White trip, they're generally coming back again and again to plan that yearly trip or a couple times a year. So it's a great business because you don't have a one-time sale or a one-time client. They're a lifelong client. And I love relationships. I love getting to know people. It's what's so special about the job. So that style of sales feels so natural to me. And I love that style of marketing of just really getting to know your clients well. And that makes it a big difference.
And so to what do you attribute your success winning this year's award, and how do you do it while you're juggling raising two small boys?
So the success is definitely not mine alone. I attribute it to the wonderful support. My clients are a joy to work with. I love working with them and helping them plan their family's memories. So they're a huge part of my success. I wouldn't be anywhere without my clients. And then the Brownell community, as I mentioned, has so much to offer and has really lifted me up and helped me soar with my business. Of course, my team, I can't do it without my travel coordinator, Liliana. She's a new addition to my team, but really helped me to grow our business in new ways, and I can focus on what I love to focus on. In terms of managing it with my two boys and my family of four, I do really value work-life balance. From 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., I am with my family. I am out of the office. I'm not checking emails. So I really value setting that time aside with my loved ones and making that a priority on the weekends and evenings. So it's all about having that balance. I think burnout can be a big thing for travel advisors. And for me, not working 60 hours a week, I very much stick to the 40-hour work week beyond, except for emergencies, and that really helps it be sustainable and joyful.
And talk to me a little bit about the importance of attending events like Brownell Academy.
It's so important. Again, there's a lot of remote aspects to the job. I work from my home, so being able to come here to a conference, get to see my colleagues and that I work with on the day-to-day in terms of the Brownell office, as well as the partners from around the globe that come here to meet with us. It's really something that can't be replaced, and it's so important to build those relationships. Travel is all about relationships, knowing the general managers at the hotels, knowing the owners of the tour companies. That's where I add value to my clients, and here is where I forge those relationships, is at events like this where, I'm having dinner with these partners and learning more and really investing my time and energy into, making myself so that I can be able to add that extra value and be that true expert.
Perfect. One last question. What would you say to people out there who are considering either a career in travel, or even a change in hosting companies? What should they consider before making that move?
So I think Brownell is a very unique hosting agency. It offers a sense of community and a sense of a caring community where we are all invested together in our success. And so Brownell has a high level of expectations for their advisors, and that's what I set for myself in my business. And I love that we are a high achieving and caring group. Brownell, I have 2 boys, and for every boy, after I had my baby, Brownell sent me a care package, with baby clothes and all these things. And so it's beyond just a hosting agency. It's a true family. And I've gotten to know the group, the fellow advisors, as well as the staff very well. And so that is the style of hosting agency I was looking for, and I think that's wonderful. But if you're looking for something like that, Brownell is a great fit. If you're more independent and wanting to just be on your own, then it's not as great of a fit. But for me, Brownell couldn't have been a better match for what I was looking for. And so if you're thinking of switching, it's a great option. I'm very happy.
Thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on your award, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Really appreciate it as well.
And this is Dawn Barkley, and this is Insider Travel Report.